country's tourism sector is seeking to attract more arrivals into the country. This time it is doing so by showcasing its tourism prowess at the World Travel Market in London. The department's goal at the travel event is to also connect with various partners who are key in helping the country achieve its tourism goals. Tourism Minister Patricia is leading the South African delegation in London. She joins us now live for more on this. Minister, of course, good morning to you, but good afternoon to me and the viewers. Just very quickly, in terms of selling South Africa, is it still something that's difficult in the international world because of the problems that we know we have?
No, not at all. In fact, the first 8 months of this year, we welcomed over 6.1 million tourists to our country. Yes, there are some concerns around safety and air access and the visas, and we are using this opportunity to explain to potential visitors what we are doing about those issues. The stand has been busy for the past 2 days. We are really showcasing the best of South Africa. We also inform them about new offerings. We are promoting our small towns and dorpies and villages and townships to show also the culture of South Africa, the food of South Africa, and that South Africa is not just about safaris and Table Mountain, but we've got a lot more to offer. So we've engaged with our key source markets here. And the cooperation has been very good so far, and we will continue to engage because the competition is very stiff. We are competing with very beautiful countries on the continent and in the rest of the world.
And I mean, at the Telegraph Travel Awards earlier this year, South Africa was actually deemed one of the favorites. Cape Town, of course, being one of the cities around the world that has also scooped up an award. So it should be a bit easy. But Minister, do you find that, in the questions that you're asked as you're trying to sell South Africa, is it a good perception that we have here back home that people are, a bit turned off by load shedding?
No, not at all. We're also explaining to them the improvement around load shedding, but also that all our tourism establishments are busy to repurpose their buildings with solar panels to reduce water wastage. And the establishments in South Africa are absolutely making sure that they give our visitors an uninterrupted visit.
You're still on air. You're still with us, Minister. We still can hear you.
Sorry, it's just the. So South African businesses, they have started to repurpose their establishment. From the Department of Tourism, we are providing a green incentive grant where we are providing grants up to 1 million rand for guest houses and hotels to repurpose and green their buildings. And they are happy with the feedback that we are giving them here.
All right. And Minister, in terms of what we saw, the numbers that we saw prior to 2019, I know that the department has been trying to make sure that we go back to those years prior to 2019 in terms of numbers and the type of employment that is created by the tourism industry. Are we getting there?
We are getting there, and quite fast, I must say, because of the partnership between the public sector and the private sector. Our 2019 target was 10 million visitors. We are at 6.1. We are pushing very hard with the private sector to make sure that we at least reach the 2019 figures by the end of March 2024. And if we can ensure that we get more direct air access to South Africa, we are doing good. we can bring in even more numbers. Our big markets like China and India, we're also working with them, with India, to try and get more flights or get some flights between India and South Africa. So I'm very hopeful that we can reach our 2019 target by the end of March 2024.
And I'm sure it's good news for the tourism department as well, seeing your, counterpart in cabinet, Minister Pravin Gordhan, launching the fact that we've reopened SAA's, travel to Sao Paulo in Brazil. That, of course, should be a boost, and it shows how important it is that government entities do work.
I can't agree with you more. Already once the first flight has left on the 1st of November to Sao Paulo from Cape Town and Johannesburg, just yesterday I signed an implementation plan with the Minister of Tourism from Brazil as to how we are going to do joint marketing for the two countries, how we are also going to grow the economic side by looking at investments that's available in South Africa and Brazil, and also the cost of airlines is still a deterrent factor. But we know that they themselves have to pay off debt after 2019. So we're also looking at the cost. But I want to encourage South Africans too, that when we bring visitors to South Africa, that the flight don't go back empty. Therefore, we need to get more South Africans also to travel to Brazil. But that is a good example of when the Department of Public Enterprises, how they are steadily bringing back our own carrier SAA. And it's a great opportunity to grow tourism even further.
Minister, thank you so much, and enjoy your time in London. Hopefully it does actually bring us more that we definitely do need here back at home. Minister Patricia de Lille, she's the Minister of Tourism in South Africa.